Okay, so this is a video we have not done yet, and that is an evening makeup look. Guys, this is how I'm looking, a little rough, so we're gonna keep the hair up. But what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna wash my face with Best. Guys, this is the holy grail. It doesn't give me bumps, it doesn't break my skin out. I'm gonna get all of this off, and we're gonna start fresh. So I love this. It's the Candelia Kiehl's, I'm probably saying that wrong, face wash. You want to always make sure your skin is really clean, and then you want to make sure it's prepped. The key to looking more youthful and glowy is, is hydration and making sure you have a fresh palette. So, and I'm gonna add in a few tips and tricks if you suffer with dry skin or your makeup getting cakey. That is going to change the game for you. Okay, I really didn't have much makeup on. Actually, let's get all of this off. Okay, so evening glam that anyone can do, because guys, I am not the best makeup artist, but I make it look good. I think by the end it like looks somewhat decent, and this is, I'm not a professional. I feel like it's almost better to see how a normal person does it. We're gonna go in with the holy grail because we cannot start out with black anywhere under our eyes. So, I swear. Okay, all right. Skin is good. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna prep my skin with the Vitamin Rich Face Base. This is Bobbi Brown. This is the holy grail. I love using this because it makes your makeup go on so evenly, so smooth. Use a generous amount. Make sure you get it everywhere. Make sure you always get under your eye. And you want to bring it down to your neck so your neck doesn't look dry, because guys, I buff my makeup into my neck because I want it to look good. Okay, so step one, let me get right into it. We need a beauty blender. You guys can get these, I'm gonna link everything from Amazon. You get it wet, bring it dry. So the key to having amazing glowy skin is this beauty blender. I'm gonna start with this L'Oreal Infallible. This is like $12 at Target or online on Amazon, which I'm gonna link this. Put a couple pumps. I'm using the shade 420. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna buff this in. Guys, I'm looking extra white right now, but this is gonna actually buff in and look so good. It's actually my color once I do the whole look. Okay, so I just stipple this on. I'm gonna try to do this fast too. I'm gonna try to do this look in like 15-20 minutes. And it's only gonna take me longer because I'm talking. So, do you see how I'm buffing everything in? Make sure you have an even amount. I don't do, if you guys notice, I don't do under my eye. I'm gonna save that for concealer. So I just really wanna work this in the skin. I'm gonna work it in the neck. My neck is always going to be whiter. I don't tan my neck, and I just want the makeup to look very cohesive from my neck to my face. I do it all around. Don't forget right here. And I'm just going to kind of go in, just because this is more of an evening look. I'm just going to use that extra product and really make sure this is melted into my skin, just to give a more full coverage. This is like a very light to medium, but you can build do a little bit more full coverage. But I like this foundation because it's not super cakey, and it still will give you like more of that like light glow youthful look. If your makeup's too matte, unless that's what you're going for, it's gonna look a little more harsh. So we're just trying to keep the youth around here, so we want to go with more of a glowy look. Okay, lastly, just want to go over this. Okay, so that's the first step. Now, I'm not gonna do concealer under my eye yet. I'm going to use, guys, this is my favorite old school Maybelline eraser. This is the shade 120. I'm doing this as a base because I am gonna be wearing eye makeup, and we are gonna use this Hourglass brush just to buff it in ever so lightly, and that's just gonna give us a really nice base to apply the eyeshadow. If you guys can see, so did that. Boom. Okay, so we're gonna start. You guys might not have these colors, but I linked some really good. I linked the Too Faced chocolate palette is what I'm gonna be using, and then these matte colors, but I linked another palette that's like super cheap online. Okay, we're gonna start with this color. I love that I don't know. It's like more of like a very brown, almost like a bronzer brown. With this, I'm just gonna use my, this is Something Techniques. I can never remember the name. These last forever. I could not find any of my shadow brushes, so we're gonna use this. So I do about 3 touches just to really get a nice base and buff it in. So I buff it like that, over the eyelid. I'll do 1. We're gonna go hit this side. Yeah, you want to have a good base so the color doesn't move. Okay, I'm more of like a nudie brown gal, so we're gonna go in with this Too Faced palette. This is my favorite, and we are going to, I'm gonna use my other 2 of these brushes. I'm gonna go for a little bit more of like a reddy tone, a red. It's called Nice Buns. A little more of like a, I don't know what you'd call this, like a brick, like my shirt tone. So we got the product. I'm going to hit that outer corner and just buff like a little V right here and a little under there. This is why I don't do the concealer, because you will get fallout unless you're just a pro. So we're gonna go 1, we're gonna do 2 rounds of that. We got the doggy in the background. Do not wake the baby up. Do not wake the baby up. Don't wake the baby up. So, boom, and then we're gonna hit the other side. This is just gonna give you dimension and depth that you need. I would definitely recommend getting better brushes than these. Well, these are good for just, you need a smaller angled brush just to do this, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. So I'm doing like a V shape to give more of like a sultry look. You guys can see, looks good. Okay, now we're gonna go in and we're gonna use the color I'm the Dessert. I'm the Dessert. Before we, yes, we're gonna use this. We packed on, this isn't the best brush to use, but I literally lost, while I was traveling, all of my eyeshadow brushes. So this is Nice Buns. It's like a really pretty golden brown. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it right here, and I'm just gonna press that on. This stuff is insanely pigmented. This is my favorite eyeshadow palette. Look how good that goes. Just gonna put it on that inner part. We're gonna do 2 because we want it to pop. Boom. See, look at that. Boom. Boom. And then we're gonna hit the other side. See the color? It's like so pretty. Oops. Like taking my eye out. Okay. Wow. Now, the secret to this, to really getting your eyes to pop, is the color that you do in that inner corner. And you know what? I got 1 brush. Oh wait, I do have a few brushes. So I'm going to use this brush, guys. I'm going to go in with this Ooey Gooey, which is like a gold color, because this is just going to kind of lighten it up and give us a little dimension on the inside, just make it pop more. Okay, so we hit that. Now the next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna go in with like a white. You guys can use like any white color. You can even use like a highlighter. I don't know how good this, oh, this brush is wet. Okay. Just use whatever brush we have. So I'm actually gonna go in with this Hourglass highlighter because I wanna have some whiteness to the outside. And I actually might use, just so everyone can do this, I don't wanna, the only problem is I just got this wet with my brush. This is such a great color. I'm trying to remember what it is. I just know I got it from like an old YouTube video, but just adding that white is just gonna pop. Yeah, it's gonna pop that eye out. Okay, so next we're gonna go in, I did not grab my liner. We're gonna go in with some liner. I like to do all the messy stuff first. We're gonna use my Old Faithful, the Infallible L'Oreal Paris. This is like $8, $9 at Target. Super affordable for all you gals. We're gonna start right here. And boom. So I'm definitely not a pro at this, but looks pretty good. Love this tip because it just makes it smooth, especially whenever I do this. I don't have a steady hand, but just guys, remember, the more that you wear this, I've always been bad at eyeliner, the easier it gets. So it's pretty easy. Boom. Okay, so we did both eyes. The next thing that I'm going to do, guys, I'm using these Saint by my friend Claudia Fajan. The best lashes, they're mink lashes. I've already priorly cut them. This is called, I think these are centerfold. These are the best lashes I've ever worn in my life. And I'm a girl who like puts them on and they look funky. These have the best strip, easy to apply. So I'm gonna teach you guys how to apply these lashes because that's the name of the game. If you can apply lashes, it's just gonna upgrade your evening look. So we're gonna use this lash. Right here, you need a tweezers. We're gonna use Duo. I wouldn't use any other glue. And here's the secret to wearing lashes. You wanna make sure you don't use too much glue, but you wanna make sure it's tacky. And I already just realized I forgot to curl my lashes. So while this glue, you guys can see, is getting tacky, I am going to go in with my drugstore. These were $3, but now with inflation, they're probably like $10. Lash curler, because you want to curl these up, because if your lashes are facing down, it's gonna really bring your eyes down and make you look tired, and we do not want to look tired at night. So we want to look open. So make sure you curl your lashes. Another thing I'm going to do, which I do not recommend doing the glue and then doing this, do the step first. You don't want to put too much mascara on. I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. You just want to do like a thin thing just to fluff it out. You don't want to like go crazy with the mascara or they're not going to blend well. You can do it at the end. So I'm just putting a quick thin coat, quick. And now, I believe this is tacky. I always say, Lord Jesus, let's pray this goes on well. I'm gonna come in here just to get right on that lash line. I gotta kind of look, okay. We are going to, oops, see, we're already doing funky stuff. Gonna push. Now, this is where the tweezers come in. Because it's tacky, it's just gonna go on way better. If it's not tacky, let me tell you guys, getting a lash on is not gonna work. I'm trying to make this look easy, but I'm trying to look in the camera and look in the mirror. Okay. Boom. There we go. And then I want to hit it just to make sure it's ended. Guys, look how quick. That's crazy. For someone who could not get lashes on, I am thoroughly impressed. Guys, you can wear these like 10 to 15 times. These are the best lashes. And I've worn all the Ardells, all the Minks, all the fun lashes from every influencer. You can actually get these on Amazon. I'm gonna link them in my beauty faves so you guys can go through and see all these products. So here we go, we added the glue. Don't add too much glue. While this is doing that, I'm gonna, oh, I already add them. Did I add the mascara? Yes, I did. Look how pretty. So look, they fluff up and they just are really, they look really natural, but they also look like very evening-esque. I like a little bit more lash. I don't like the super thin ones, but they have all different styles. So whatever you're into, they all go on like next level amazing. Look how quick that was, guys. This is insane. If anything you should get on this makeup tutorial, it's these lashes. Are you kidding me? I just did that in 30 seconds. That one wasn't as tacky, and if it's not as tacky, the glue might touch, and that is what you don't want. So just make sure you don't close your eye and you just let it dry. Close your eye. Boom. Okay. Next step. This is what's going to change the look. Look how quick I'm trying to do this. We're going to use our 120, this Maybelline. I think this is like $10 on Amazon. This is the Holy Grail. So I go up, down. I'm going to do in the middle of my face. And I'm gonna do right here, and you know what? I just kind of hit my lips, and I'm telling you, it makes such a difference. I'm using my Hourglass foundation brush. Do not use a beauty blender for concealer, and let me tell you why. Because what happens is it will crease and make you look tired. It will like dry it out. It just will leave a lot of creasing, and the key is with this is you want to look hydrated and good. You don't want to look creasy. Or just the whole makeup looks like ruined. So we just buff. Buff, buff, buff. Yeah. Next is one of the most important parts. I have to find my lip liner. Okay, we're going to use Pillow Talk. Let's see. You know what? The one thing I'm always going through is sharpening my lip liner. Is anybody else always sharpening their lip liner? Okay. Pillow Talk. This is the holy grail of lip liners. I just think it's so pretty because it's like pink, but it has those nude tones, so it's not overpowering. So we're gonna come in. I do like the whole lip. I'm gonna go here. Gotta get in here. This is the secret to long-lasting lipstick, is get that crease. Pretty. Look at that. Okay. So we did that. We did like 3 coats. Numero uno. The next thing, I have, no, I'm not gonna use that lipstick. I'm actually just gonna do a gloss because I think it's just gonna look prettier. So we did Pillow Talk. We're gonna use this. It looks crazy because I bring it everywhere. This is Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb Cream. I think that's the color, Gloss Bomb Cream, or Fenty Glow. Really pretty. I like doing, you like how I show my teeth? Make sure you don't. Okay, we're good. Okay, kind of pretty. It's like a really pretty pink, peachy pink. Wow. So, boom. Now, we are going to go in next amazing product. We are going to contour that face. This is what, I don't know why the makeup looks so much lighter. I think because the lighting in here. So we're going to come here, here, and then we're going to do a little on my nose just to chisel that bad boy out. So we're going to use a very old school brush. It is a MAC angle brush, guys. You can use any brush. Don't mix your foundation brush with your contour brush because it's just going to look funky. So here we go. We're just buffing this out. You guys see that postpartum hair loss? Oh, it is a real thing, let me tell you, but we're working to get that fixed. Okay, so always do your contour where the sun naturally hits you. It depends if you have higher cheekbones. I just am a little bit, not thicker, but I just have a lot more definition right there, so I don't mind toning it down. Okay, I'm actually gonna take my hair down so we can get more of the look. Okay, so now we're gonna do our nose. I'm gonna come in here, buff that out. And we don't want our nose to be brown. So what I always do, just to kind of fix that, I just kind of go over with the concealer brush, not too much. So far this is the look. Now, my favorite part is the brows. And guys, more drugstore makeup. This is my Old Faithful Express Brow Maybelline New York in the color, I think it's brown. There's soft brown, there's auburn, there's blonde, so many colors, and it is literally the best. So you want to comb these bad boys up. And I really love that fuller brow look. So I'm gonna come here. I actually have to look in the mirror for this bad boy. I'm gonna come here and I'm going to just buff. Now you want to do darker on the outside, and on the inside, guys, you want to just fluff like feathers. I'm gonna brush up. I do need to get my brows down, brows done. So I feel like the shape isn't like my favorite right now. It's just a little funky. So see how I'm hitting under? Give a more defined line and buffing it out, and then doing the darkest. I do, guys, have my eyebrows microbladed. Shout out to SD Brows in San Diego. She is the best. Just say you're friends with Jen and she will get you in. But it really makes a difference. Of course, I had gotten a call while I was doing that, so we are back. We're back. So at night, you want to, I think, do like a little bit more of a defined brow, just to really make your eyes pop. Remember, the brows are the shape of the face. They're going to give you that symmetry that we're all looking for. And so I think that looks good. What do you guys think? So far, so good. Look at these lashes. So one thing I do, little tip, I don't know if my tweezers dropped. I'm gonna actually turn the light on out here. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. I cannot find my tweezers because if you guys saw how much makeup I have right here, you would be laughing. I will make sure that I blend these together. You barely don't have to do anything because they are so good. So high quality. Look at that. Okay, so we did the contour. Next, guys, we're gonna go in with a fluffy brush. This is a Jaclyn Hill Morph brush, JH02. And I'm gonna use two bronzers because I just love bronzer. We are going to do the NARS. Trying to find where I put it. Oh, here it is. It's hiding. So definitely want to do, this is Laguna 03. These are new colors because they used to only have Laguna and Casino, unless I didn't know. They have 03, 09, 02. And basically, I think you want to just kind of match it to your skin, not to go too dark. So we're going to buff some here. I'm going to hit right here. And I just realized what I'm going to do is this. This is what I'm missing. We have to, in order for this look to look more flawless, I'm pulling out all the stops. We're doing the Laura Mercier setting powder. If you are a little bit lighter skinned, lighter toned, I would use the translucent one, or like they might have a lighter color. This one is just a little bit darker. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna bake. Sure you get it on your sponge. I bet if any makeup artists watch my video, they're like, what the heck is this girl doing? Guys, I'm just doing all the stuff I've seen for the past decade, or that I do that works. So we're gonna let that sit in for a hot minute. Found a few of my brushes. So that is called baking. And here's the thing, when you bake, it's gonna kind of subdue the rest of your makeup. So we're gonna go back in with my other bronzer. We already had a little bit. We're gonna go back in and just add this Luminous Silk Bronzing in 100. This is the Giorgio Armani. You could go in with the same bronzer. I'm just gonna be extra and I want that like look. How pretty. So letting this set. And then also we're gonna go in with blush. And the blush I'm gonna use today. What is the blush I'm gonna use today? It's a Tarte blush. Actually, that's a lie. That's a lie. We will find out. We're gonna come in and just buff that out. We didn't really do it right here, so we're buffing that out. And guys, I'm using, you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. I'm using a different pad, and I'm going in with my, let's see if I can find it. Oh, it's in my purse. Dang it. All right, we got a Uno Mas. In my purse. Okay, we're gonna Uno Mas one more. I meant 1 minute. So we're gonna go in with this Studio Fix MAC. Guys, we did this, but we gotta set the rest of it and just make it look good. This is NC35. I'm just going to lightly press this over the top. And I love when I find, buff something out, just go in there and make sure it's buffed out really well, because we do not want those blatantly crazy lines. Like, okay, so here we are. So if you've noticed, there's a little less color on my face. We want to bring the color back. I'm gonna close this door. Let me know if you guys want to see a closet tour. It's nothing spectacular, but in case anyone wants to see. So we're gonna go back in. We're using the Giorgio Armani Color 100, and we are gonna, I don't want to put that straight on my face because I don't want it to be too much. I'm gonna go here, and we're going to come in. This color, I'm going to bring down to my chest. Boom. So next step, guys, we are going to go in with the I have so many highlighters, and it's really crazy because I always seem to go back to the same one, and I might just do it. So I have all of these, and this is the Old Faithful. It's Oh Darling Extra Finish MAC highlighter. But you know what? I'm gonna try something new. We're gonna use this new, so cute, I Am You're the Dragon. I love, they have all these different cute styles. So this one I'm gonna use an angled, this is what I use for highlighter. I'm gonna go for this more of this like opalescent. Can you see that tone right there? The color. And I'm going to just put that right there. Wow. It's not blinding, but it's like that perfect little glow. We're gonna do it right on our nose. Snatch up the nosy a bit. And do it on our cupid bow. And then we're gonna hit it right here. Do a little here. Oh, why, but I feel like the lighting is like a little off. Okay. So last but not least, we have got to go in with some blush, but I think the blush we're going to use is my Hermes. It's called Hermes 19 Rose Apricot. I know this is expensive. I'm sure this is like $70 to $94. Guys, you don't have to get that. You can use any like rosy, peachy color. That's just the look I'm going for because of the reds in my eye. So we're just going to put that on the apples of the cheek just to get a little bit more pop of color. Ooh, and I always go right here. I hope to God that this video is focusing. Okay. Okay. So, if you guys can see, it's not too much. We don't do too much around here. We want to look sultry. We want to look sexy. If you guys want more look to the eye, if you want to wing out your liner, go for it. I like to just do that. I think the strip's enough. I'm not the biggest, actually, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm the biggest wing fan. But I think this look looks really good. I just really want you guys to see like how pretty these lashes are. And like, look at the skin. We put a lot of powder and it's still glowing. The lips are glowing. And most of the products I use in drugstore, guys, you can use drugstore. Sometimes I got some of these bougie products. I'm gonna put a little bit more blush. Okay, I'm just really happy with this look. All right, guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. Get the phone so you guys can really see this look. This is the final look going out. I think it looks beautiful. I think it looks clean. I don't think it's like overdone. And like you guys can really see my eyes right here. All right, guys, if you love these videos, make sure that you subscribe. Please like, comment, ask me any questions. I love questions, and I will see you guys on the next video.